So I imagine... You said there's an item thing in this one, right?
Yeah.
In the guardhouse. So I imagine if you're playing the non-linked item boxes, you would never fucking want to put anything out here.
Yeah, because if you leave anything you leave out here is gone. It's dead to you. So you gotta know when to hold them and or know when to fold them. And sometimes you know where to run. Why can't I just take this shovel here and just start beating the shit out of zombies with it? It would be beautiful.
I like the detail that the rope looks freshly cut.
Yeah, if you examine everything in this game, there's all kinds of cool stuff. Blue orbs are different than in my sorting thing. I just kind of put them off because you only need them if you're poisoned. Do they restore any health, or they just cure poison? They just cure poison. You can combine them with the other herbs just to save space, but they don't do any. They don't do nothing. I like the idea that Chris just is carrying around a heart monitor. Yeah, that's printing out on paper. He's got to know how bad off he is, son. So I see you only have one ink ribbon left. Can you pick up... Okay. I took care of that. He did. There's several in the mansion I haven't bothered grabbing. There's one in the dining room sitting on the table that I haven't picked up yet, so... It's an interesting mechanic. Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna limit saves, this is the best way to do it. It's the way that makes the most sense, I guess. Let's see, do I need anything else on out here? Nah. It's just zombies are the only enemy I really need to worry about, so I'm just gonna use up some handgun ammo. Handgun. It's actually a unique gun out here, but it has a strange limitation that I'll show you in a sec. We literally have to push this box in this hallway to cover a hole in the floor so our ass doesn't get grabbed by a tentacle. Because if you try to walk through there, every time you do, the mutant plant will reach up and choke shit out of you. Shit. Or in my version, grab your ass. Yeah. It's like, wait for that fine-ass Chris Redfield to come off through here. Wait for that Stars man to bring me some good news. Speaking of fine asses, yes, this room right here is a bounty. So you can tell this is the guardhouse, and I guess the guards are all manly men because this is like their recreation room. Also, giant spiders. Oh god! And it contains some wall decorations that you would expect this type of area to have. So we can light these, and it helps solve a puzzle. See that eyeball underneath it? It has to do with something. Also, I really like that. Is that like some kind of weird scented oil candle or something? It's like a liquid. It's not like a gel solid. Spiders will poison you. There's a lady. Dat ass. No, that's not dat ass. Dat ass. There's an official dat ass, and we're coming up on it. Prepare your stuff. Also, there's this little fun thing is for arm wrestling contest, and the winner will be named chief for the day of Raccoon Police Department. That's true. Also, hidden titties behind it. I like to think that's how Brian Irons became chief of the Raccoon Police, because he's a crazy nut. Literally. He's Mr. Peanut. Yes. Red book. So they added these little first aid boxes in this game, and all you do is you examine them, and they usually have like an herb combination in it. Interesting. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I like how it's branded raccoon herb. Well, the herbs from Raccoon City are like indigenous to the Arklay Mountains, where Raccoon City is. Interesting. So there's dat ass. Dat ass. So you can't examine it, but I thought it would be a nice touch if you came here and like if you examined it as Jill, it just said ... But if you examined it at Chris, it just said God damn. All right, we need to remember 5, 6, and 3. Oh my god. Why just those? They're the only ones that matter. But there are others. There's an empty guitar case. How does he know? He didn't open it. How do you play pool up? You must play pool with your rock hard dick in this place because there's fucking women all over the walls. Oh gee! Oh my god, Spider! That's the most. He bum rushed me. I never seen a spider get so full of piss and vinegar. And now he's running away. He's like a little yap dog. Fine, I'll just tank past you. I don't care. You can poison my ankles. I'm poisoned, by the way. I'm holding my stomach. Luckily, it's just your ankles. Yeah. No, I ain't poisoned no more. Now you're fine. I'm fine. Chris is like, damn right. Alright. The music in here is very ominous. Is it? It's quite... If I had to give it a very bold adjective, I'd say it's quite ominous. I like all the spider webs. I like that the spider webs are more prevalent in this area because there's actual spiders. Or spider. And they're very big. You ain't seen nothing. There's a room with spiders galore and a little bit more. Keep this shit pretty. Okay. Tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to bring just the shotgun. Just the tip of the shotgun.
Just the no shells. Just the shotgun.
I want to empty that shotgun because we're coming up on getting Richard's assault shotgun. And so any shotgun shells that are in this one won't be any good to us because we can't take them out of it.
Gotcha.
We can't unload it. And the assault shotgun is much better and it holds 10 shells.
Nice.
Alright. So we have to do this little boot scoot because if we walk across that, we'll once again get choked.
Even though you put the box over the hole?
There's 2 holes.
Okay.
And so that's the way to avoid both potential choke points, LOL. It's so funny joke. Alright.
That hallway in particular looked really nice. I don't know what it was, maybe it was the light or what, but...
It's just a pretty damn hallway.
So pretty.
I bet there's a zombie in here.
You're probably wrong. Probably overreacting.
There ain't no such thing as zombies. There ain't no such thing as zombies, I was right. Plant 42 is the name of the giant mutant plant, by the way. It's a good name for it.
The one you already killed? Or the one that's below us?
No, it's a much bigger plant. And much more ornery.
Very expensive.
Very mutated. I want this key.
It's the first normal key we've seen.
Son, the guardhouse is so no nonsense. Everybody's down to earth. Nothing but regular keys and titties.
It's my kind of guardhouse. That's my kind of zombie-infested building.
Also, I love the handprint on the door here, and it's a nice touch. Now we have to run back and unlock that door in the previous area. It's a lot of running. Somebody need to water that damn plant. They're all articles about stars.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I feel like the police department would be in a lot of newspapers.
Especially since they go out in the woods with fucking grenade launchers and helicopters and shit.
Yeah, I feel like there's going to be op-eds and a lot of newspapers about that shit.
Wore out climbing over these fucking boxes.
Between that and stairs, you're going to be so... cardio is going to be so good.
Yep. I don't need this key anymore.
Fuck this key.
Fuck this key and the horse it rode in on. Alright. There's a particular kind of zombie in here.
A dead one?
Not the way to kill yourself when you're going to turn into a zombie. Because if you read his note here, which is underneath his self-defense gun.
Nice. Little derringer.
It is. He has a suicide note. So, this gun, it uses 22 Magnum, which I didn't even know they made. It only holds 2 shots, one of which has been fired. There is no extra ammo for this gun in the entire game.
So it has 1 shot.
So, and look how adorable it is when you equip it.
I feel like that's even too big for what that gun actually is.
You pull this on a zombie and he's like, "Oh, excuse me, madam. Is your husband here to shoot me?
Or is he at the poker game?"
There is a series of events that makes him fall down.
And then he attacks you?
I think you have to get Johnny Cage to come in here and point out that this is the part where he falls down. Hey. You drain so many bathtubs in this game.
You do. This one actually has clear-ish water.
It has a really good bathtub drink. Look at the 2. It has 2 taps.
Oh my god. Probably one for hot, one for cold?
Yeah. Now we get the control room key, and then we gotta bebop Sky out of here. It's such sinister background music in this area. It's
like vaguely like Michael Myers Halloween-esque.
It is, you're right. Is that your acapella Halloween? Alright,
I started to hum Halloween, and then I remembered I don't know it.
It's very catchy. John Carpenter, if you're listening, leave a comment.
That's a joke in Paranorman. Have you ever seen Paranorman?
Nah, I have not, actually.
Actually, I really liked it. But the kid in it, he's like obsessed with that kind of stuff, and that's his ringtone, is the Halloween theme song, or a version of it, like a royalty-free version of it. And so he's like sneaking around a house at night, and then his phone starts ringing. Did you do anything right then?
I put the self-defense gun up. How many slots do I need? There's some Magnum on this. There's Richard. Yeah, I don't have to take this shotgun with me.
Richard Sucker?
Yes. My very good friend Richard Sucker that I love. That I hang out with all the time. And one of my recent Dark Souls videos, Night Solaire was helping me fight Ornstein and Smo, and I talked about how much I love him, and I was like, no homo, but I'd suck that man's dick. It doesn't matter. You can say anything as long as you say no homo before it. Like, no homo, but I'd fuck 40 guys in a bar.
That was
as long as your balls don't touch.
That was a Nick Swartzen joke on Twitter a while back. He said, he tweeted something like, I'm not gay, but I would totally blow a professional athlete, or like a really rich guy, or like some guy on the street.
Good times. What's
oh shit!
I can phase walk. If we're very quick, we can push these bookshelves and not get grabbed by a zombie, aka a ghoulie. But I don't think we're going to be that fast. Oh, look at this shit! Look at that cowboy hat there, by the way. That looks like the cowboy hat Kevin Ryman wears in this alternate outfit in Outbreak.
Did you ever play Grab by the Ghoulies? The
no.
original Xbox?
It's the most offensive thing you've ever asked me. Jesus.
I thought it had kind of a Luigi's Mansion feel to it. Because it's like horror-esque, but like cartoony.
God, rare. Why did you fall? The music here is very ambient.
It is.
What's a dangerous predatory animal that you wouldn't expect we had to fight in this game?
A gorilla.
The hunters are kind of gorilla-esque. Is a gorilla like a predator? I guess they are.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, I don't think they hunt necessarily because I think they're vegetarians. Well, I guess they eat ants, maybe. But
what's the one animal that you would hate to encounter in its natural environment, and you'd be super fucked if you did?
Oh God. Probably some sort of like savanna or like some sort of open field cat, like a jaguar.
Open field cat.
Yeah.
A jaguar.
Yeah. Just because
old British man in a jaguar. He's like, I'm gonna run you over with my jaguar, Master Wayne. I told you I'd protect my jaguar, and I didn't do it.
I like how those don't move at all as you walk over them.
All right. Well, considering, look, see how the environment changes as I walk around this corner. What dangerous animal do you think we might be about to encounter?
A shark?
There you go. Actually, they're called Neptunes when they're, mutated.
I think I watched Michael Jones from Achievement Hunter. I watched him play through Resident Evil Revelations, I believe it is.
How the hell did he get here? I unlocked 50 fucking doors on my way here. I had to solve the Da Vinci Code. Alright, Richard's dead. Thank Christ. Chris is like, where's your shotgun?
Richard.
It reminds me of, I remember watching a World War II documentary about weapons, and they talked about how important the Thompson submachine gun was,
right,
to the point where when people reported back from like the front lines, the officers would be more worried about if all the Thompsons made it back than like the actual soldiers.
Okay, so if you let Richard die before that point, how does that scene play out?
You walk out here and you see, from the shark's point of view, it's swimming towards you, and then you run away from it. It's heartbreaking. You can come down here without getting that key, and it's heartbreaking to run through all that and get to this door and then realize you have to go back.
Oh, God.
Fun fact, if you're playing as Jill, Richard runs into the room where you fight the snake, and the snake eats him, and you get his assault shotgun there.
Shit.
God damn it, Jill. Now we're underwater.
Everyone just tries to help Jill because she's fucking useless.
Whenever I just stand still as Chris and look at my environment, I keep imagining him as Forrest Gump, because he's just standing there with that deadpan look on his face.
And I like the shark's face whenever it goes by.
Open valve number 3 in case of drop of oil pressure.
Okay.
I can't imagine anything where the oil pressure will drop, though. So if we try to leave this area, the aqua ring, you look through this door, it's like we're in a damn submarine.
Oh, shit.
Also, I totally expected something to pop up there. But
I did too.
I looked over, you were already putting on a new pair of underwear because you were like, I'm just going to get his shit, my pants get over. Alright, let's drain the water and nothing bad will happen.
Yeah, that's usually how things work in this game. Well.
Fucking deep blue sea. Okay. It's nothing to worry about because there are emergency shutters that can be lowered that seal the windows, so we're perfectly fine.
Sure.
Absolutely nothing can go wrong. Release the safety and pull the lever. and now our lives are calm and leisurely.
Now we can just like kick back and...
Or the oil pressure could be lost.
Son of a bitch.
The shark, I like the thing, he's just hovering there watching you, and he's like, deal with it. Also, on harder difficulties, the percentage increases by like 30 at a time, instead of like 10% at a time.
Shit.
So you're a nervous wreck. I've actually never been down here when the windows crack. I don't know if you get like a unique animation or not.
So when it reaches 100, shit goes bad.
The windows crack, yeah. Which, there's a ladder there you can climb up. You would just be forever trapped in a room surrounded by sharks, basically. Alright.
Now we're safe forever.
Yeah, because we're going to drain the water.
Now we just need to fucking kick on the Netflix. Friends is on there now. There's like 10 seasons of that.
We got a lifetime of television. We drained the shit out of that water.
I like how it's just like, I'm just going to assume the water's been drained.
Yeah, the water's been drained completely. Went in there first aid.
I guarantee it.
What does it actually say on the front of it? Let's see. Insert first aid
kit case. What?
What?
I don't know what that means.
I'd bleed to death trying to read that. It's such a big box for this, for the get fucking blatted. Alright, let's combine this and make a big fat eel. Son, you got you can
That's
trip.
the fucking Snoop Dogg.
You're gonna record an episode of Smodcast. You get done with that motherfucker. Alright.
I'm really surprised they didn't put a little jump scare when you look through that.
Yeah, it shows a lot of restraint on our part.
Yeah.
But this version of the aqua ring, by the way, is very different than it is in the original game. It's like you just run through a waist-deep room and then you drain the water. It doesn't have all this crazy shit.
It looks like it is more populated than it would be in the original.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but when I watched Michael play through Resident Evil Revelations, there's a lot of like underwater swimming to like get to different things. He actually was not a huge fan of that game, and it was interesting to watch him play through the game, not really liking it.
So he didn't actually have to do anything with that shark. Here's Richard's shotgun.
Nice.
So it's fucking noob tube from Counter-Strike. Barry's gonna see me and be like, fucking get good, scrub.
Only play on non-op servers, bitch.
God damn it, Barry. Ya ass. Alright. There's the big shark, the Neptune.
That is a big-ass shark.
He's very grizzled.
He is. He's all fucked up.
Luckily, he's dead and he'll never move again.
So, I assume it's implied that these are not zombie sharks, but like virally infected sharks.
Yeah. How will we ever fight him? Now, you can actually shoot him to death if you've got, 2 or 3 hours to kill. Or you can shove this computer console in here and turn the generator on.
Shit. God damn.
I think I'm the true horror. It's like Moby Dick, son. Was he the monster or was I?
Oh.
Alright.
I thought you were going to have to turn it off again. Like when you went to jump in there, I thought it was going to electrocute you.
You were like, it's over. It's ogre now.
It's ogre.
You got Shrek because it's ogre now. Alright.
He's still twitching. That's kind of fucked up.
There are large teeth marks in the chair. Thanks, Chris. They do a good job of making areas look wet in this game.
Yeah. Like, even going so far as, like, making, like, the bloom lighting effects, like...
Very...
we used to gather data on shark.
You think?
Nope.
Yeah, he's like, what?
Probably, like, salinity levels in the water.
Algae. Oh god, mutant algae. How would you fight him? What if you had to fight a mutant baleen shark?
Is that the big-ass one with the big mouth?
Yeah, no, that's the megalodon. I'm thinking of the whales that have, like, the cones
the teeth.
in their mouth, yeah. There's some magnum bullets, so we're going to have to eat this. We're going to have to fucking trip balls all day, every day, baby. 420 YOLO blaze it, because I need inventory space.
I like how the back of that clip... I think it's technically actually a clip.
Yeah, that is a genuine clip.
I like the back of it looks like the fucking car cigarette lighter.
Which, it says something on it. SRDKFLM.
Alright.
Powerful bullets for the 357 Magnum.
They're hollow points, too. They don't fuck around.
Fun fact, Barry, in the original game, he had the same Magnum you could find. In this one, he has an even bigger revolver. It's a Colt Anaconda. It uses 44 Magnum rounds.
Shit.
You can actually take it from him as Jill at a certain point in the game, and he gets killed because he doesn't have his gun. And you have his gun, and it's like it one-shots almost anything in the game, including bosses, but you never find more ammo for it.
So it's just 6 shots?
Yeah. Which is better than my little fucking derringer. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna hide behind this lamp and fight you.
I really like the idea of just...
I got a crit headshot off camera.
I heard it. I heard the splat. So it's very satisfying.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Well, I never have to come back here, so fuck it.
It has a very satisfying headshot noise. Almost as satisfying as Gears of War. Mm-hmm. But I like the idea of every time this game gets remade, Barry just gets a bigger gun.
They're making it again, and he's
but it's always a revolver. He doesn't get like an assault rifle or anything. It just becomes a bigger and bigger gun.
He has the bunt line that the Joker had in fucking the original Batman. Alright, now we have to fight something even scarier. Bees. This poor man died trying to gas the bees. Like, we'll see him up close when I change the camera angle when I come back. But you could tell he died horrifically of like a fucking allergic reaction.
Shit. From trying to spray the bees to death?
I guess. But there's a secret way to spray the bees that he didn't know about. Okay. So there's a map on the wall here, and behind it is a crack in the wall. There's a hole in the wall where you can see it all. Alright.
Is there also a frog on a log?
Yeah. I like when you examine this, it does the animation.
Oh, yeah.
Do they still make these things anymore?
They can't. They can't make them.
Deal with it, ant nerds.
I like how it shows you what it's doing. Because I feel like some games you would have just done that and something would have happened and you would have had to fucking figure it out.
It would have been a QTE.
Yeah. The moths around the lights are good.
I had to download the ant or the wasp killer DLC.
It's only 600k because it's already on the fucking disc.
You know it is. Okay.
Thanks, Capcom.
You can't even examine him, but this is how bad off he is.
Ugh.
Yeah. He didn't have a good time.
At least he didn't turn into a zombie.
I guess he's got that going for him.
He's the resident key. I like that Chris, whenever he's done with a key, he just fucking breaks it off in the lock.
So no one can have it.
Yeah.
He licks it and sets it on the table. Alright.
Done with that shit.
We have to go get ready to fight Plant 42. After we fight Plant 42, I'll tell you Jill's version of fighting Plant 42.
So I'm just now realized that whenever it says, like, there's no more use for this key, discard, and it gives you an option of yes or no, I think if I was to play this game for the first time, I would keep every key thinking it was, like, fucking with me.
Jesus, that would be a nightmare. You'd have to run back to the item box every 3 minutes and just pour keys and shit in it.
Because it gives you that option in my mind, I'm like, oh, that must mean, like, something I actually
tried to pull. If Resident Evil did that, like, with one key, one time, it would be the greatest mindfuck in history. I would never see them coming, son.
It's just like, that's just my mentality with games in general. Just like in fucking, like, all the Fallout games, I have to keep, all plates and cups and random trash.
Yeah.
Like, even though it serves absolutely no purpose.
And...
shit.
We're about to fight a boss, so... Boss hog. I love how this is still 4x3.
Yeah.
They didn't bother with it at all. They're like, we can't make another picture of a typewriter. Fucking Capcom go bankrupt. Alright. Oh yeah, I need my bread book.
You can probably get the 16.9 save screen DLC.
You can. It's on disc though. Did you see Street Fighter 4 Omega mode they made as like a farewell to Street Fighter 4?
No.
I watched the best friends play it. So every character gets like a new ridiculous overpowered move set where they can do all kinds of crazy shit that there would be no way to balance. And they all get alternate outfits where they dress as animals.
What does Dudley dress as?
A bulldog.
Nice. That makes sense.
It's very odd, though.
Oh, I texted you about it, but I haven't talked to you in person about it. So my brother got Smash for Wii U for Christmas, and I've been playing with him.
Oh, your like younger brother-in-law?
Yeah. And so I was playing as Little Mac, because that's the closest I'll ever get to being able to play as Dudley in Smash.
Yeah.
And he's a fucking time, but...
Yeah, because you're a fucking scrub once you get good. Apparently people get mad if you play Little Mac online.
Oh, really? I also played as Duck Hunt.
I was so tickled that there's Duck Hunt.
It's interesting. It's weird to play as, but...
By the way, it's just a naked lady on these books.
Oh, there is.
This is a Nintendo game, too.
But... One thing, I think the idea of the 8-player Smash is cool in that I think it would be really good if you had 8 friends playing. But if you're playing against a computer, it just makes it a fucking nightmare because you can't see shit because it zooms out so far to make 8 characters show up on the screen.
It turns you into Geordie LaForge.
Yeah.
Because you can't see shit, Captain.
But, and especially if I'm playing as Little Mac because he's so tiny.
A old-fashioned but high-quality bed. Was that how you would describe that?
It's not...
Could you sleep on that without waking up with at least some part of you hurting?
And, like, that's completely disregarding the creepy factor around everything else.
And there's no fucking uniformity to the pillows. Also, when you examine these moth, it says angry. Like, he's the moth whisperer. He's like, no, your moth's too angry. You must show the moth you are dominant.
I've never seen an angry moth.
They can't be angry. All they do is they either are a regular moth or they're, oh Jesus, there's a light bulb moth. Where they fucking lose their shit. Let's drain another bathtub.
Jesus Christ.
Also, I love how you can see Plant 42's roots just growing into the bathtub.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to be so pissed. He's like, I'm more thirsty now.
That's its name, Plant 42?
Yeah. Because the journal you read about it, the scientists said it was the plant at point 42. And that, like, it got mutated by accident, and so they just started calling it Plant 42.
Gotcha.
Alright. It's also going to grab our dick. Because it's in
nice
this room. It's the size of a room, by the way. Jesus. So be ready for it.
Oh, God. It's like fucking Audrey 2.
Yeah. It's Audrey 3, son. He's not having a good time. Okay, so basically you have to run around this room, and when he opens his core in the middle, you can shoot him. Is basically the fight. And he either grabs you or he makes acid fall on your head.
Like that?
Yeah.
I like how you just stand completely bolt upright.
I could have brought more powerful weapons, but I'm going to try to use up my hanging ammo. Plus, Chris is a tough motherfucker, so he can take a few whips.
Like, if you're at a camera angle where you can't see him, can you tell when his core is open?
Yeah, you can hear it. It makes a distinct noise.
Can you aim at him when it's closed?
Yeah, well, with auto aim one, at least it always aims at him, but...
okay.
Alright, we're in regular caution. Nothing to be worried about. Oh, God, I picked worse than I reload. Oh, yeah, I wanted to use up these 6 shotgun shells, too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. I fucked him up. Some weak-ass shit, Plant 42. Oh, God, I made him mad. You'll notice, you know how Chris normally aims his shotgun at the hip?
Yeah.
When you're fighting certain bosses, including this one, he aims it properly. I think it's a neat touch.
Like he's taking it more seriously?
Yeah. He's like, now let's start fighting for real. He's like, fine, I wasn't even using my good shotgun arm. I'm about to weed this motherfucker. Shotgun gardening. Get it done, get it done. Alright, that thing's fucking empty.
Get it out of my face.
Yeah. I would wipe my ass with this pump-action shotgun. In the original game, you can actually fight him with a knife, and he takes like increased damage from it. I guess because he's a plant. All right, I think I killed him for reals this time.
Not joking.
Yeah. There's an alternate version of this fight. If you let Richard die earlier, it changes. Of course, I got a cheat. I can't read the achievement. I think it says herbicide or something. Yeah. It changes the course of this fight where when you walk in as Chris, he just gets grabbed and the plant won't let him go, and Rebecca is there and she's like, Chris, I'll save you. And then you play as her and you have to run to the chemical room, mix a chemical called V-Jolt that the plant's weak to, go back down to the aqua ring where his roots are and throw it on his roots to kill him. Shit. Then he'll drop Chris and then Chris can do the fight. As Jill, you can either go in the room without mixing any chemicals and do the same fight I just did, or you can make the V-Jolt yourself, because she knows chemicals, obviously. Go throw it on his roots, walk in the room, the plant grabs you, Barry walks in the room with a flamethrower and just kills the plant for you. You never fight it.
Jesus Christ.
So
I thought you were going to say there's an alternate fight where you just fight Poison Ivy instead.
you fight Poison from Final Fight, and the whole fight is you arguing over whether or not she has a dick on the internet. Poison in Omega mode of Street Fighter 4 is dressed as a peacock, a male peacock.
Of course.
Which is fucking hilarious.
Sorry.
Can you guess what Sagat's dressed as?
Probably like a squirrel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, Makoto's dressed as a squirrel.
Of course.
I like to think it's a Blaze Blue reference. Can you guess what a Don is dressed as? Mr. Jaguar Kickman?
Oh.
I'll give you a hint. It's not a Jaguar.
Is it really not?
He's dressed as a chameleon. The one that confused me when I was watching them was Bison is dressed as a panther. And I was like, why is he not a bison? And then I remembered
He's not Bison.
his name is Vega. And Balrog, a.k.a. M. Bison, Mike Bison, is dressed as a bison.
That
So,
makes sense. What's
oh, we get to see Wesker again for the first time. He's like, did you get my note, Chris?
what's a Vega dressed as?
He's like, do you like me? Yes, no. He's dressed as a bee.
Exactly. Where's Jill? Thought you were with her.
But yeah, remember that?
Yeah, I know.
Wesker leaves you so many notes in this game, like the one where he was like, here's some bullets. But I like to think he leaves one that's just like, do you like me? Yes, no, circle
Find a
one.
way out of here before we turn into zombies.
Chris is like, I'd like you, Wesker, but I don't like you. And Wesker's like,
We should
I
get a better
see.
grip.
It's just, I didn't realize.
Situation. There
That's
must be
fine.
areas
It's okay. I'm just going to go buy some pomade for my hair.
Chris, I want you to check them out.
What do you think his head looks like when he wakes up in the morning? Or do you think he wakes up with it that immaculate? Do you think it's some kind of umbrella stuff
Yeah.
in his hair that keeps it like that?
I think that's like a Lego piece, like Lego hair that just snaps onto his
I
head.
always make the joke when I talk about when I was a kid and my mom was getting me ready for church and she would hairspray bomb me like I was in a fucking glam rock band and then my hair felt like a Lego man.
Yeah.
It was like you could grab me my individual hairs and break them in half.
That's how, because I have a widow's peak back when I had hair when I was a kid, I would be a vampire a lot for Halloween because I could just slick my hair back and have like the widow's peak. And so I would always like do like hair gel and hairspray and stuff.
Alright, this shotgun goes into the graveyard because it's dead to me
Just
and we never want to see it again.
The middle of the box.
Yeah. Alright. Need a little bit of herb mixing. My good friend Herb's gonna come out here and mix. So. Okay. We actually need to eat you.
Eat, quote unquote.
Yeah. Alright, you crowd can get down here. The blue herb is up there in blue herb land. Population blue herbs. So I'm not worried about it. Yeah, there they are. Alright, what do we want? And when do we want it? I think it's time to... Oh god, I can't have this. It's completely unacceptable. Alright. I think it's time to become shotgun.
You just become a walking shotgun.
Yes. I am become shotgun.
When do you need the crank?
I used it earlier to drain that pool I ran across.
So it didn't give you the discard option for the crank?
Well, I need it again later.
Oh, okay.
I actually do want to take the Magnum with me, but I'll grab it later. Okay. This is where the game gets very dangerous because we have to go back to the mansion because we have a new key.
Mm-hmm.
But the zombies are replaced with hunters. I don't know if you're familiar with the hunters of Resident Evil, but if not, I'll let you get introduced to them.
Are those the guys with the tongues?
Those are lickers.
Okay, that is actually what they're called.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some brandy's dandy. The liquors are a little bit more expedient. Every light has moths. Oh, here's Brad again. Yeah, the radio's broke, so no one can hear you.
Mr. Brad,
Of course.
can you hear me?
I like how...
He has a stubble mustache. You can't see that in the original.
Damn.
That's impressive.
It
I
is.
feel like it wasn't there earlier.
Chris has never had facial hair in any of the games I've seen him in. Well, I guess he has like kind of a stubbly beard in 5, now that I think about it.
And whatever that new one is called.
Yeah.
Is it Revelations?
Revelations.
Cataclysm?
Yes. There's a dog.
Is he asleep?
He was.
Zombie dogs don't sleep.
Why can I never shoot you more than once? I hate the dogs in this game are like the most dangerous enemy. Jesus.
I just realized that their mouths are like so wide open when they're laid on the ground like that.
When they're graveyard dead.
Yeah. They're probably the only animal in a video game I don't feel bad about killing.
The zombie dogs?
Yeah. Because, like, every other animal, like in GTA and stuff, like, when they added, like, coyotes and stuff, even if they attack you, I always feel bad about killing them. Jesus Christ!
They're snakes and they fall from the sky. And also sometimes they
It's
bite
my
you.
worst nightmare.
God, I thought I was poisoned. Oh God, oh God. No, I hate you snakes. I've always hated you the most. Look at that reflection in that fucking path.
Does look good.
God damn it, this game pretty.
So pretty.
It's so pretty / purdy that I'm going to go way out on a limb and declare that it is right smart pretty.
It's a bold statement.
It
but
is.
I think I'll back you up on that.